Beneath the streets of Vatican City lies a labyrinth so vast it could swallow small cities. Over 53 miles of shelves, sealed behind iron doors, hold documents the world has never seen. Maps of lost continents, letters from kings to gods, and forbidden texts that rewrite history itself. Why is it locked away? What truth is the Vatican protecting? This is the story of the Secret Archives, the forbidden history of the gods. Few realize the Vatican isn't just a spiritual center. It's one of the most powerful information vaults on Earth. Beneath the marble basilicas lies an underground complex stretching more than 50 miles. Only a handful of scholars are granted access, and even they can request one document at a time under strict supervision. No photos, no copies, no questions. What could be so dangerous that even believers are forbidden to read it? The archives contain over 35,000 volumes, dating back more than 1,000 years, letters between the Pope and Hitler, notes from Galileo's trial, and reports from missionaries describing sky beings who descended in light. Whistleblowers claim older shelves hold maps of a pre-flood world, Atlantean charts, ancient genealogies of sons of the gods. If even one is genuine, throughout history the Vatican has decided what humanity should know. When Galileo proved the earth revolved around the sun, he was silenced. When ancient texts spoke of multiple creations before Adam, they were buried. Even the Dead Sea Scrolls, discovered in the 1940s, were withheld for decades before partial release. Control the past, and you control belief itself. Perhaps that's the real power of the Church, guarding the story of human origin. Declassified fragments describe an ancient war in the sky. Scribes recorded flaming chariots that fell to earth and beings clothed in light who taught men the arts of metal and fire. Could these be misunderstood accounts of extraterrestrial contact? The Book of Enoch, once holy, then banned, spoke of watchers who interbred with humans, creating giants. Why does the Church still keep its full translation under lock and key? Rumors say beneath the lowest levels lies the Chronicon Atlantis, a scroll brought from Egypt describing a great civilization destroyed by flood and fire. Its symbols match those on temple walls of Giza and the Mayan Codex. If real, it links the stories of Atlantis, Noah, and Thoth into one timeline. Perhaps the Vatican isn't hiding a religion. It's hiding our true ancestry. In 2019, a cyber attack targeted the Vatican network. Data analysts believe the hackers searched for archive maps of Sub-Basement 17. Official response? Total silence. When researchers ask about those levels, they are told they don't exist. Yet workers describe freight elevators descending to sealed steel doors. Even the Pope has admitted only a fraction of the archives is public. What could be so explosive that it must stay hidden forever? The word archive comes from the Greek archeion, the house of command. Whoever controls knowledge controls civilization. Inside these vaults may rest the lost blueprints of human history, ancient technologies, pre-flood maps, and texts that could unite science and faith. But perhaps that's why they must stay hidden, because truth destroys power. As night falls over Vatican City, the iron doors close once more. The light of truth remains locked in darkness. Maybe the greatest secret of all is not what's in those archives, but why we're not allowed to see it. Because some histories aren't written in books. They're buried beneath them.